make money. We young niggas, we just try and be legendary. Lord, try and be love. Try and be love. Try and be. That's why we here for.
YouTube, what's good? What's good? This your man Cloudy Poker Chips, back at you with a look at my Johnny Kilroy collection. The different, a lot of different names for this pack. Persona pack, Alter Ego pack. It is what it is. This particular pack I thought was really cool. Love the marketing idea. Really like the whole idea of the Alter Ego packs. I do remember some of the different commercials back in the day. You guys can go watch the Steve Martin commercial, which is really funny. Love Steve Martin, big fan. But this is the 6 pairs that they released in commemoration with that. First pair, Johnny Kilroy. I guess you can say he started it all. Real nice shoe. Does say Kilroy kicks butt. It's the only shoe that doesn't have the actual logo of the fictitious team on the tongue, and also the only shoe that has a number 4 on the back. Love the bottom of this shoe, all black with that silver. That's a Johnny Kilroy. Then came the FONTAY Montanas, which I really enjoy. Love the colorway, love that platinum. Same color on the Yeezy they used on this shoe. Great bottom with that platinum and blue. 23 on the back, and you got the Gulls logo. Next shoe you got a lot of people's favorites, Bentley ELLS. This is the Redskins colorway. Really clean shoe. I just wore a pair of these. I have 2 pairs. I wore a pair of these a couple days ago and had a lot of people ask me, where I got them, what were they. A lot of people never saw them before. These are crawfish. That's the team. That's also what a lot of people call these. But those are the Bentley ELLS. Then we'll jump to the Calvin Bailey, which I really like this shoe. The colorway, not my favorite, but definitely a really clean shoe. Happy to have it in my collection. These are Gary, the name of the team. You have the yellow bottom, kind of a Laker colorway, top deal. Real clean shoe. 23 on the back is in yellow and the globe is in white. Nice little contrast there in colors. I like that. Next I'll bring you the Slim Jenkins. These were pretty hyped up in the beginning, but kind of cooled down a little bit. This is probably one of my least favorite pairs in the pack, just because the other colorways are so nice. It took a lot to beat, the other colorways. But overall, a clean shoe. My favorite part of this shoe is the lace locks. How it has that gray lace lock. And the back of the shoe has a 23 in the pull tab in gray. The bottom is that black with that Carolina blue. And last but not least, we have everyone's favorite, the Motorboat Jones. Definitely the hottest shoe of the pack, in my opinion. Hands down, maybe the nicest Jordan retro this year. The white cement 4s and the bread 4s are definitely up there on my list, but these are just really clean. Very happy to pick these up. You got this Motorboat Jones, and you have the Bandit logo, black bottom, white Jumpman, and you have the black 23 with the red logo, world logo. So again, this is the Johnny Kilroy collection. So I'm going to rank you guys my favorites, starting with least to the best. Number 6 on my list would have to be the Slim Jenkins. Just because of what I told you before, the other colorways are so very nice. And this shoe was kind of plain, but definitely a nice shoe altogether. So number 7, I'm going to go with Calvin Bailey. Clean shoe. Again, just not as hot as the other colorways in my opinion, but definitely a nice shoe overall. Alright. So that was number 5. Number 4 would have to be FONTAY Montana. Some people's favorites, but again, you know, this shoe is just not as good as the other 3 that I like. But definitely, this is definitely one of the nicest shoes this year. Alright. Number 3 on my list, the Johnny Kilroy. A lot of people slept on this shoe. You can probably still pick it up pretty close to retail. Everyone thought they were going to be limited like the other ones, but they weren't, so people just kind of passed on them. If you don't put a limited tag on a shoe, seems like nobody wants them. But definitely number 3 on my list, the Johnny Kilroy. Number 2 on my list, the Bentley ELLS. Just an overall super nice shoe. Love the crawfish theme. Can't get enough of this colorway. Would love to see more shoes have it. Very rare you see a shoe this colorway, but definitely number 2 on my list. And number 1, just like everybody else, bam, the Motorboat Jones. Super sick shoe. Love the materials, love the way it came out. It was definitely the most hyped of the pack. It was also the last to drop of the pack for good reason, and some say the most limited because Nike had to dole out so many of these to their VIPs, like their athletes and other people Nike supports, you know, people with lots of influence in the music industry, sports industry, whatever. Everybody wanted these early, so Nike doled these out a lot earlier. I think a lot less pairs were made available to me and you, the regular Joe. So that's my number 1 on my list. So again, these are the Johnny Kilroy pack, Alter Ego pack, Persona pack. Definitely let me know what you guys think on these. I was very fortunate to get every shoe in the pack for retail. I did pay a little bit more for the Fontays. I think it was the Fontays or the Bentley ELLS, I can't remember, but it was only like 20 bucks over retail, so I can't complain. But please let me know what you guys think. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Please stick to my channel. I got new shoes coming pretty much weekly. And you too, have a safe and happy holiday. And thank you for watching. Be safe.